to post it so the people can see it. So help me remember when Jim comes back to tell him we're now being recorded too. All right, let's see. So that brings us to Frost. That brings us to you. So let me mute Mary, and you can unmute yourself, and then I'll mute myself, and it'll be up to you.
All right. Give me half a second. I'm going to switch back to an open back banjo because I can't overcome this artillery. Oops. Sorry, guys. Stand by. Should take but a second. There's only so much I can sing louder than that Gibson. Okay, so this is a traditional song called Willie Moore, which I rewrote a little tiny bit. It's in the key of G, and it's got one accidental that goes into F major. Other than that, it's just a plain old key of C song. It's probably closest in chord progression to Rolling in My Sweet Baby's Arms, except for the part that I stole, and I ain't telling you where I got that. Okay, so here we go. Willie Moore was a lad, age 21. He fancied a damsel fair. Her eyes were as bright as diamonds at night, and raven black was her hair. He courted her both night and day. To marry she did agree. His freak said she's just 17. There's no way it would ever be. It's an old country ballad, sad old murder song. Someone lies and someone dies, and everything goes wrong. Little Annie was loved both far and wide. Her friends looked all around, and in the bushes by the river bank, her suicide note they found. Willie Moore never said a word to anyone, and from us he soon did part. Dying folks said he died of Halloween, where he died of a broken heart. Just an old country ballad, sad old murder song. Someone cries and someone dies, and everything goes
Nice, very nice. All right, good job.
wrong.
All right, let's see, Jim. I think that brings us back to you.
Uh-oh. Well, I usually stay away from these things because I don't sing.
You know, I
But
don't
I've had,
never stop me.
yeah, never stopped you. Well, this is a,
What, Jim? You'll have to unmute yourself again.
all right. Okay. Now the picture disappeared. Am I still there?
I can hear you, but you must have hit the stop video button, which
I
is
must have
next.
hit the stop video. Oh, yeah.
There you
Okay.
go. All right, up to you.
Uh, Darlene, can you bring that book up here? It's got the last verse in it. This thing is actually fairly long, but as soon as I played it, everybody recognized it and started singing along. And I was totally surprised that it turns out I didn't really need to know the song because everybody in the crowd knew it. It's one from 1966 by Mary Hopkins called one. Once Upon a Time. Anyway.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. Again, somewhere along the line, somebody wrote another song, same title, but this is the one everybody my age remembers. A minor. Once upon a time, there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours, thinking of the great things we would do. Those were the days, my friend. Oh, I gotta find name. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We would dance and forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We fight and never. I don't know why the chords aren't working. Never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. Day, my friend, we thought they'd never end. I must have forgotten where the chords are on the banjo. We sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose. We fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. Then the busy years went rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. I don't know, I can't find it now. If by some chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at each other and we'd say, can't even remember where an E chord is. I'm playing guitar on a banjo, that's why it's not working. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. Okay, I'll yield the floor to that until I figure this out again. But anyway, everybody knows the verse that goes la 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 la.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Barry Hopkins from 1966.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if sometimes I retune my banjo like a guitar so I can use guitar fingering.
Yeah.
No, it's banjo.
All right. Well, let's keep moving
Take it
along.
from there.
Let's see. So that brings it back to me, I guess. Let me mute. Everybody's muted. So I wasn't gonna do another mandolin tune, but I will anyway. So Mary did one that her brother wrote. This is one of mine. This is actually, it's got a pretty cool title. The title came to me through my grandkids. The tune came to me while they were visiting, and they came upstairs, and I said, I just finished writing this song. Can you help me listen to it and tell me what you think of it? And my granddaughter said, well, it's kind of scary. It makes me think of a ghost. And then my grandson, who was 4 at the time, said, yeah, it's a ghost on the porch. So that became the name, The Ghost on the Porch. So anyway, let's see. I'll do it through 3 times. It's in the key of D minor. Whoops, I'm sorry. Let's start that again. you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you
That
very
was good.
much. All right. Let's see.
Sound
Thank you. All right. So we can come back around. That's me. So Mary, it's back to you.
okay. Let's
Let
see.
let me mute. Let's see. There we go. Everybody's muted. It's up to you.
All right. I'm gonna do a song I did during the first one. This is Mountain Lullaby by Tish Hinojosa in the key of A. It's A, B minor, E, and that's it, I think. Let's see. There's a blue moon rising tonight over the valley. There's a feeling lonesome and blue stirring inside me, while the song of the whippoorwill echoes sweet words once spoken. The sounds of these hills serenade a heart that's been broken. Mountain lullaby, sing us together. Let him know I miss him tonight more now than ever. Please send my love in your song to him wherever. Mountain lullaby, sing us together. I question the stars high above, heavy with wishes, each with a story to tell. I know that ours did. Memories locked in my heart, whispering to me, you'll come wandering home, calling my name. Mountain lullaby, sing us together. Let him know I miss him tonight more now than ever. Please send my love in your song to him wherever. Mountain lullaby, sing us together.
Yay! Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right. And where did that one come from?
Uh,
Tish Hinojosa.
Ah, okay. Cool. All right, let's see. So that brings us down to Frost. That brings us back to you.
okay. Well, y'all got me in a 3/4 time mood here. And this is a song that mercifully I cannot sing. It's an instrumental of Handsome Cabin Boy, or A Maid Who's Deep in Love. It's about a woman who dresses up like a man and goes riding on a ship that across the sea and gets pregnant and has a kid. And
Wow.
captain's wife chews him out. All right. So this one's going to be this is in G, and it's the 5/4/1. So it's G, F, and C. And I'll just play the melody on this thing, and y'all just follow along with the chords.
Yay, yay, yay. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right, Jim, you got one for us? You'll have to
Yeah, I
unmute.
might go back and finish now that I remember how to play a D minor. I haven't played lead on a banjo for so long. The Mary Hopkins, the last two verses are actually the important ones for us senior types. Okay. Just tonight I stood before the tavern. Nothing seemed the way it used to be. Then the glass I saw strange reflection. Could that lonely person really me? Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. Through the doors I came familiar laughter. I I saw your face, I heard you call my name. Oh, my friend, we're older, but no wiser. For in our hearts, our dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. I miss it. Say forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our war. Okay, so that is how that ends.
All right.
And the older we get, the more appropriate it seems to be.
Very true, very true, very nice. All right, let's see. That brings us back to me. I'm going to do one on the guitar. This is a song that I forget where I heard. I think I first heard this from Aoife O'Donovan doing it with Chris Thiele. Recently I heard it. I had heard it before. It's a Bob Dylan tune. I'm going to do it in the key of, actually this is not a Bob Dylan tune. I take that back. That was the other tune I was going to do. This is I'm not sure who wrote this, but it's about a young man who finds his way to New Orleans, an Irish man who finds his way to New Orleans and falls in love with a Creole girl. So it's called Lakes of Pontchartrain. I'm in the key of B. It was on one fine March morning when I bid New Orleans adieu, and I was on the road to Jackson Town, my fortunes to renew. I cursed all foreign money, no credit could I gain, which filled my heart with longing for lakes of Pontchartrain. I stepped aboard the railway train beneath the morning sun. I rode the rails till evening and lay me down again. All strangers there, no friends to me, till the dark girl towards me came, and I fell in love with a Creole girl from the lakes of Pontchartrain. I said, my pretty little Creole girl, my money here's no good. If it weren't for the alligators, I would sleep out in the woods. Well, you're welcome here, kind stranger, but our house is very plain. But we never turn a stranger out from the lakes of Pontchartrain. Took me to her mama's house and treated me quite well. Her hair upon her shoulders and jet black ringlets fell. To try to paint her beauty, I'm sure would be in vain. So charming was that Creole girl from the lakes of Pontchartrain. never be. For she had got a lover, though he was far at sea. She said that she would wait for him, and faithful she remained, waiting for her sailor boy on the lakes of Pontchartrain. So fare thee well, my bonny old girl, I'll never see you no more. But I won't forget your kindness and that cottage by the shore. And at every social gathering, a golden glass I'll raise and drink to the health of my Creole girl from the lakes of Pontchartrain. And drink to the health of my Creole girl from the lakes of Pontchartrain. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see, Alan.
Oh,
All right, let's see here. That brings us back. What time is it? You want to try to go around one more time with 4 people? We could go around one more time if y'all care to.
sure.
All right, well, let's do that. So that'll bring us back to Mary.
All right, I'm not sure what to do yet, but let me think.
Well, we can come back to you if you want to think about it a little
That
bit.
sounds good.
All right, so Alan, are you ready? Or Frost, are you ready?
Steal one you did the other week because it was one of my favorite town songs, and I just drug it out of the lead sheets.
All
So
right.
this is If I Needed You.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to run through the thing instrumentally so I can get all the mistakes out of my system, and then I'll try to sing it. And it's in it's in C. You do it in C, right, Chip?
I'm not sure. Let's see. If I'm singing it by myself, I think I might do it in G. If I'm singing it with my daughter, who is how I normally sing it, I'll sing it in C. I think
Okay.
that's right.
Okay, well, I got it in C, so we'll see if it works. All right, so here we go. If I needed you, would you come to Yeah, I think I need to move that into a different key.
Yes, Towns Van Zandt would be proud of you for that. All right, let's see. Mary, you got one? Did you figure one out? Let's see. I can't
I'll
unmute.
try this one. I haven't played it in a long time, so I don't know how it'll turn out.
All right, that's all right. Whoops, I just muted you by mistake. Sorry. I was trying to mute me. Unmute yourself again, Mary. I apologize. I unmuted you.
All right. This is Palomino Pal of Mine. So it's like a cowboy tune. And guess it's in the key of A. When the sun's gone to sleep in the evening, and the winds caress the slumbering pines, then I'll saddle up and head for the prairie on that Palomino pal of mine. Oh, that pal of mine knows just where I'm going, and I never have to give him a sign. And there's no one in the world who understands me like that Palomino pal of mine. And as we ride, we'll be leaving all our cares along the way. We're gonna ride until the morning comes and brings the light of day. And as we, sorry, hit the dusty trail for the sunset, and we travel to the end of the line, then we'll rounding up my dreams way up yonder on that Palomino pal of mine. And as we ride, we'll be leaving all our cares along the way. We're gonna ride until the morning comes and brings the light of day. And as we hit the dusty trail for the sunset, and we travel to the end of the line, I'll be rounding up my dreams way up yonder on that Palomino pal of mine.
Very nice. We need a cowboy song on a Saturday afternoon.
Right.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, Jim, how about you? You will have to unmute. There you go.
Okay, this is the only banjo song I know that ever got the lead part on a movie theme from the original Muppet movie, played by Kermit the Frog sitting on a log in his pond. The song became a standalone hit, and I've seen it used all kinds of places. Dances have been written to it. The Rainbow Connection. This is the first song I learned when I picked up a used banjo at a truck stop when I was living in the truck in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I hadn't had any lessons, but I knew what the song sounded like. And I thought, well, if Kermit can do it with 3 fingers on a left-handed banjo, I ought to be able to figure that out. And if any of you know how to play it, someday I'll hand out the score, but it's picking banjo. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? So we say nothing but rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I knew they were wrong, and I see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Anyway, that's what started me playing banjo. And it's still a very interesting song. I hardly anybody really plays it anymore.
Well,
But
good,
then
very good. But I've heard if you start playing the banjo, if you take 2 aspirin in the evening, it'll go away by the morning.
it'll go away in the morning, yeah.
Just
By the way, I
kidding.
was going to say, those of you guitar and banjo players, I discovered a finger pick made by a company called Pro Pick in California, which was actually they make banjo picks, but they also make, this is technically a fingerstyle guitar pick. See, the finger is open, so you get more feel. You get more feel. It's like picking with a fingernail that's not there,
Wow.
that you don't have. And so when you put this on, it covers all of your finger except the soft part that sticks right through. So this becomes a fingernail.
Huh.
Which since I can't maintain decent fingernails anymore, these are really good to have. I can put them on. They're actually, this is what, if you look at ProPic's website, you'll see that these are considered fingerstyle guitar picks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they're like a banjo pick, but they're hollow in the center.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it gives you much closer, it's much more closer feel to the string.
uh-huh.
Do you have problems with them flying off?
No, I don't. I buy the ones that have the 2-band backside.
Okay.
All four of those straps are bendable. So even though I have gnarly, this finger is really bad. It's gnarly from years in the machine shop getting beat up by hammers and tools, and so it's all arthritic and knotted. But I can make this Pro Pick fit it just fine.
Yeah.
They don't come off.
All right. Let's see. Let me mute. Boom, boom, boom. I use regular banjo finger picks. I have played fingerstyle guitar for a number of years, and after I was playing 3-finger style banjo, the pick stayed on for the guitar, so that's how I play the guitar. Here's a song that's it's an Elizabeth Cotten song. Y'all familiar with Elizabeth Cotten? It's not really bluegrass, but it's certainly traditional music. Elizabeth Cotten is an amazing story because she became popular after she was 60. She was 60 years old when she became popular, and a lot of people know that, but they don't know how she became popular. It was the Seeger family, Pete and Mike Seeger family, that popularized her, and the way they came to meet is Elizabeth Cotten was in D.C. and the Seegers were living in D.C. and and Elizabeth Cotton was working at a department store and came across a lost little girl that she helped find her mother, and that happened to be Peggy Seeger, Pete Seeger's youngest daughter. And they became friends, and she ended up working in the Seegers' house, and when they realized what a outstanding musician she was, they helped her become discovered when she was 60 years old. So there's still hope for all of us, I guess, out of that. But this is one of those songs. I'm gonna do it in the key of D. This is one of those songs that's kind of a everybody kind of learns this song on the guitar maybe at some point when they're learning. What people don't know is Elizabeth Cotton wrote this when she was 11 years old. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm going. When I'm dead and in my grave, no more good times here I crave. Place the stones at my head and feet and tell them all I've gone to sleep. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm going. When I die, oh, bury me deep down at the end of Old Chestnut Street, so I can hear old number 9 as she comes rolling by. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm going. When I die, oh, bury me deep down at the end of Old Chestnut Street. Place the stones at my head and feet and tell them all I've gone to sleep. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm going. Freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I'm going. little sloppy there. I hadn't done that one in a while.
That's good. We play that a lot. That's in Al Monday's banjo book,
Uh-huh.
and but I never heard the history behind where the song came from.
Yep,
So now that it was written by a little girl listening to trains go by. Well, no wonder.
Yep. Elizabeth Cotton, a true American treasure. All right, let's see. It's 3:25. I've got a meeting at 4. We could go around one more if y'all wanna do that. Anybody wanna? Or
I think I'm good.
you good? Anybody
Yeah,
else wanna? Okay. Anybody want to share one more song?
Now I'll work on something for next week, maybe. So I'll actually have something that I can play.
All right.
And if I can get my wife to sing, she's the one with the voice.
All right.
I usually just accompany her, but she doesn't like bluegrass. That was because we went to a bluegrass convention up in Fort Worth. They have a big one called the big acoustic session every year. And they had some woman that they hired to teach Appalachian singing. And my wife walked into that for about 5 minutes, and she came out and she said, if I ever make a sound like that, take me out behind the barn and shoot me. It is exactly. I mean, then she goes back to choir at our church, and they have to retrain her.
Uh-huh.
Everything comes out sounding "arr."
Well, I don't know. I
Well, you
think some
guys
of
have a
those
good
old
week.
I think some of those old Appalachian ballads are about as pretty as they can be. They really are. So, all right. Well, good deal. Well, we'll plan on doing it again next week. Thank you all for joining, and I'll get this posted in the next couple days.
Excellent.
Oh, you can edit mine out. Yeah.
All right. All right,
All right.
man. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for setting this thing up.
All right. Y'all
Yep.
take care.
You too, man.
Okay.
Bye.